my God, why have you forsaken me? Those are words from the lips of Jesus as he hung on the cross that first Good Friday. They were words from Psalm 22, a song in the Bible written by an ancient king of Israel. And yet amazingly, this song was prophetically describing what would happen to Jesus, the true king, 1,000 years after it was written. Jesus was nailed to a cross, naked. It was a cruel instrument of torture and execution. People were scoffing at him and taunting him even as he suffered there. Our soldiers were throwing dice to see who would get to keep his clothes. But worst of all, he was suffering the spiritual anguish of facing God's wrath against human sin on our behalf, bearing the punishment that we deserve, so that God could offer us forgiveness without saying that the wrong things we've done are okay. No wonder he cried, my God, why have you forsaken me? But the ancient song doesn't end with the death of the king. Instead, the king thanks God for saving him. He declares that what God has done in his rescue will be told all over the world, and God will be praised as the story is repeated from generation to generation. And that came true as well. God raised Jesus from the dead, an event we will celebrate on Easter Sunday. He was seen by many eyewitnesses. And so even in 2019, the message of Easter will keep being repeated over all the world as millions and millions and millions of people celebrate God's wonderful salvation, just as the ancient song had said. This Easter, God in his love invites you also to experience his salvation. If you will turn away from sin and believe in Jesus as your risen King, you will be forgiven and made part of God's kingdom. God will never forsake you because Jesus was forsaken for you. Instead, God will enable you to love him and serve him in this world and enjoy him forever in his kingdom that will never end. May God bless you with his wonderful rescue this Easter.